Welcome back. All of the info is at the end of the video and some tips and secrets. Cancer, welcome back. We're here to do your psychic update for the month of March. And yes, we have the subscriptions online. So big changes here at YILDIZ Readings. For those of you that don't know, I'm a soul coach. I'm a twin flame as well as a psychic medium. And we're going to give you your channeled messages for this month as to what's coming through now. Yes, especially because we do have the moon in Pisces, which by the time you see this video, unfortunately, because I have been so busy, you would have already gone through that energy, but that energy is still going to be relevant through the entirety of the month, and you're going to be alchemizing it. What I am seeing through your cards is that I have this feeling that it's almost like you can't believe your luck, and I do think some of you, you're going to have the yin to the yang. So I do see some really amazing, stunning things happen, some major breakthroughs. But definitely almost like you feel like you're in two worlds. So I do feel your intuition is showing you that something large on a larger scale is happening. There is a shift within you. So with this card, it's almost like being in between two portals. And very much with the moon in Pisces, the shadow signs, Virgo, it's the psychology behind things of beliefs of a nature that we feel. Initially through that phase, we may go into a little bit of toxic habits. We then may break through and realize, okay, let's have faith in the process. Let's go do something. And then on the opposite side, it's almost like I kind of feel that because you just don't expect. It's usually when you manifest the largest kind of dreams. I feel this is going to be financial in nature due to the fact that you have the eclipse card coming through, and that's coming through in April. So it's almost going to change your life in a direction, and it is your heart's desires. Now, the shadow sign of Pisces is Virgo. And so, like I said, it's the actions and steps you have been taking before you know it, these things are happening, and it is the yin to the yang dial. So it's not that, you know, we're living an absolute perfect life. We're in a 3D reality. But I do see that because you're having no expectations, you're just getting in there and you're doing what you need to do. I do feel in the realm of both your contracts, your love life, things are easing up. And when I say easing up, if you're single and you went through that Venus retrograde, it's now that it's almost defiant energy. It's, I know what I'm worth. I know, why was I psychologically feeling that's all I could have? And that's with work, love, value. I also see your health doing a lot better. It's like a psychological decision. For some of us with Pisces, it is maybe a 3D circumstance that happened, and it's like, hey, you know, again, so I need to do something, but it feels like it's going to just vibrationally move. And a lot of times we do tend to have that. From my direct experience, it's usually this retention of energy that comes up is because we're going to need it for something we're directly going to do. So it's like the energy stores. And then as we're ready to utilize it, you tend to find it's ready to go so that you actually have that energy to charge it into something. So I do feel for a lot of you, because you are moving into that action orientated energy, these blessings are coming towards you. Some of you are thinking that your blessings are all in the past, but I kind of feel that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it's almost like something happening and you're kind of going, oh, okay, I'm having this polarity shift, and there's been a few good things that have been happening. It's not to say there hasn't been negative things, but I do feel there's some sunlight coming through the clouds, and it's kind of got you thinking. I mean, in your heart, it could be a head and a heart decision. I feel this is probably going to come through mid-month, which I will do another update. More so because Virgo is the higher heart chakra. So in an activation sense, it's really important this week and next week to get a lot of fluid into your system. This is going to give you a leg up. Whatever shift is happening, it is going to give you a leg up. It's going to change your direction. And it is a little bit like Tesla, where we directly see that everything has its place. Everything has its purpose, the deeper meaning of life. But it's the spiraling of manifestation coming through. And we really only can manifest when we're clear, okay? So I feel if you're going through a detox, I feel if you're feeling, hey, you know, I'm feeling a little bit sluggish, maybe I need to shake that energy off. You'll tend to find you're moving into that manifestation magician energy. So there is something in a cycle sense changing. I do feel it's almost going to take you to the edge. I do see some of you tapping into the deeper love, and this can be with individuals around you. It's getting back to that heart-centered energy, having empathy and understanding, getting to this place where even the people, you know, this came through in the Members Hub, it was even sometimes the people that cause us the most angst in life, sometimes are the ones we're deeply yearning for in a sense of love. And I feel this is really pulling you to the edge. And when we have a heart chakra activation, it is going to be there to clear us so that we can have an element of healing, but we also can face that inner shadow sense. And I'm seeing the heart chakra in the mirror. There could be someone that has caused you angst in your life. This could be, again, with the moon energy, a parent figure. Separately, it could be relating to a romantic situation, but it's really it's challenging you to push you into it in your contracts, in your love life, in your connections, that of what we kind of want to move away from because it causes triggers is usually what we need the most. So by moving into the wound and doing that solar plexus sacral chakra energy, the inner child really feeding that belief inside yourself, sitting with it, thinking on it, I think it's going to push you to the edge, but I do feel it's going to be a major breakthrough. Now, the one channeled energy I was getting, all that glistens isn't gold, and that was coming through quite a bit. I haven't seen it here, but I was seeing it as a collective energy. I do sense that this month there's almost this reality shift where you know, our value systems are shifting, and it's only now that we're directly alchemizing it. So I feel as we're moving into the month of March and through March, we're having this reality shift of what is worth it and what isn't. If we were in a karmic cycle to a degree, and that doesn't have to be a partner, that can be in a physical contract. That was really weird. That was a slight piece of dust. Then what we're going to be looking at is, can I psychologically, Pisces, do this anymore? Does this resonate with where I'm at right now? And it's okay to actually listen to that deeper calling. I was given the listen card many moons ago, and it was through a psychic medium, and I went to see a psychic medium. We do, as spiritual healers, have to, beyond the ego, you know, go in and check where we're at. And in this reading, she showed me this card and she said, "YILDIZ, what does this mean to you?" And I was a little bit like, well, I won't presume. I guess it means listen to people. And, you know, the deeper meaning of that card was we at times always want other people to listen to us. We at times are always listening to others, but we don't directly listen to ourselves. So inside of that situation, you know, your intuition with Pisces is you will sense this change. It's both emotional, physical, and psychological, and it's a shift happening. So when our sixth senses are heightened, we directly sense that. And I feel for many of us, through this Pisces moon and Virgo moon, heart chakra full moon, we're completing a cycle through that 12th house. And there is this spirituality linked to it of, what was my belief to do with that? Why did I feel stuck? Why did I believe I couldn't make my dreams come true? Why did I believe I had to be that genre in my deeper, intimate connections? And for your zodiac sign, especially because we did have the nodes in your chart a few years ago, with that Venus retrograde, you know, it might have really perplexed us, but now where we stand, even though the planets are direct and they're shifting over to Aquarius, it's now that we're dealing with that in a more rational, logical way. So it's almost like with Neptune and Pisces, the moon and Pisces, the reality of what something is there. But again, things never change. They're always the same. The stripes are always the same. But the sixth senses are saying, but is that reality real? Many times when we talk about it, especially in the spiritual community, twin flame path, Abraham Hicks, it's all to do with the 5D. We're in the matrix, not of the matrix. So you legitimately can change that channel in a belief system, and like attracts like. So in a mirrored soul energy, when we believe something is always going to be that way, universe will always give us a polarity to say that's actually not correct. And so for you, your sixth senses are quite heightened. Your moon and energy, you're very intuitive, and you're looking at that, and I do feel your sixth sense is saying something is changing. You're listening to your emotions at a foundation level. I feel you're building your foundation. You're having a deja vu moment. Lady Luck is on your side, and there is some fences, dolls, that's mending, okay? This is your inner child child. This is your co-creative energy. This is you loving and nurturing yourself and believing that beautiful things can happen. You know, I had a beautiful dear friend that has had very colourful life. I have many friends from different walks of life, you know, because I truly believe we're all souls on this planet. And this person, in their opinion, hasn't lived the best life in a perfect sense. And it was funny because my twin flame dedicated a song to me when we reconciled. And I've got to remember the name. I'll try and remember to put it under the video. What's the name of it? But it was basically about, you know, again, the belief that we have inside ourselves, and he actually is a Cancerian. Funny enough, I'm Cancer moon rising. You know, and it's the admittance that we have not been perfect souls, the admittance that we have done the very best we can, but, you know, maybe the resume of what universe gave us at the time wasn't the best. This person on Facebook made a comment and said, you know, really thank you to those people that believed in me. And I think that's really quite similar to a twin flame path. We do tend to have attachments where we feel that person has to be deserving to have that love. And I think in the deeper heart energy, especially with what we see going on in the world, when we're healing the heart, when we have a prejudice associated with something, we're looking at it like there is good and bad. And there is. But can we see the deeper reasons why? Can we still choose to love, even if we don't completely agree with the situation, even if we don't feel that what was done to us, the whole do unto others as you wish done unto you, and then you get to a point you think, well, why? Because they're not being nice to me. It's because it's who you are. And, you know, remain to be who you are. Be forgiving and loving to yourself. We do the best we can. And when we know better, we do better. I feel there is a healing between a group of people for you. I feel for some of you, you could be coming back to tribe to clear that frequency, to open that brand new chapter. Now, in the past, you were feeling like things just weren't moving, things weren't working. And yeah, potentially last year and previous to that, 18 months, we had the North Node in Gemini. So yes, that was so. You were trying to dig in, get things done, clear things out. Now, it's like, you know, you might have felt under pressure, always trying to push the wheelbarrow up the hill and not really getting anywhere. Now where you're at, you know, you thought back then, this is my life, this is where it is, this is acceptance. When we know the deeper reasons spiritually, astrologically, and we have the right guides, and we have the information, we realize now with Neptune and Pisces, the dream state, you can actually make your dreams come true. Don't let go of them. They're what give us the purpose for living. You know, and that really for you, Cancer, was lingering in your mind. I'm seeing a dream. I'm seeing a dream. I'm wanting a dream. There might have been psychology relating to a circumstance of why you felt you couldn't be who you were, or why you felt the way the reasons why life was. But where you stand today, dolls, is so much different. Emotions are going to come up associated with family, tribe, and home. There could be a beautiful new beginning. This could be a new child, but there is a brand new beginning. It's a co-creative endeavor. I feel this is bringing you down to this gentleness, and I also feel your demeanor, regardless of the adversity, is showing you to be a very new person. You're going to surprise people with your love. You're going to surprise people. There is something that is going, okay? You may need to at times be blunt. We don't have to be nasty. But there could be something where it's restructured, cut out. You could be deciding a way to navigate, you know, through this week. But something is changing, and it is associated with the energy of a group. But it's changing, and it's going to be so much better. Home and family connections can improve. Your monetary energy can improve. If you do want to dig deeper into it, we do have the star sign subscription online. It gives you the breakdown of your week by week astrology. It connects in English, not so much the lingo of astrology, but it gives you your chakra updates. It gives you your wellness reports. It tells you where the good spots are, where the hard spots are, so that we do understand this and we can be prepared. We also do connect into your business, your work, your career, your money, your love life, singles and couples. And we also have the Twin Flame Hub open online with new content coming. Love and light. I'll see you during the week. We do bring weekly content to you that does have extensions. If you need the link, it's directly below. Very separately, on a very exciting level, we have the star sign subscription being launched. It will be open before the end of the month and launched for March 2022. We also have the Twin Flame subscription. Now, both of these can be bought in duo, and with the duo packs and the higher levels, we do have the free guided meditation video and audio tracks, which are being added to. 2 extra channels, as I mentioned, lives during the week on Friday. Click the bell for the notification, and I'll see you on the other side for your star signs. For private sessions, my contacts are below.